Hello to my lovely subbies. It's Disco Jewel. It's been a million years since I've made a tutorial, and I've definitely had my reasons. And this is probably bordering on too much information. But I'm on this new medication, and it just truthfully has me so depressed, if you can believe it. And so in my mind, I've just been so bummed out and so down on myself and so down on my life and everything. It's really weird. Yeah, I've, felt depressed before, but now because I'm on new medication, I notice myself feeling so down, so bummed. But talking to you guys absolutely puts a smile on my face. So that's why I'm smiling now and I'm happy. So I also have some new subscribers. So I want to say hello to you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I promise as soon as my body gets used to this new medication and I get out of this funk that I'm in, I'll definitely have more tutorials because I have so many ideas in my head, and I've tried out a couple of things, and I have all these new colors that I'm just dying to show you guys, but I need to be, in the right frame of mind to, film a whole tutorial. So anyways, the reason for this video today is kind of because of the popularity of one of my other videos, How to Be More Feminine. I've kind of attracted a lot of attention of either, cross-dressing males or transgender or people, such as myself, just what would be considered an ally in the gay, lesbian, and transgender community. Somebody who's none of those things, but can really, respect and appreciate, people's lifestyle choice. So being that I'm not gay, lesbian, or transgender, I kind of come from a removed perspective, but I have had gay and lesbian and bisexual friends. So I think, if you guys know that about me, then you can kind of take what I say a little bit more as a little bit more credible. So let me just get right into it. So one of the recent questions that I've been asked, and this is kind of why I wanted to put it in a video so everybody can benefit from it, is how to be more feminine, really punch up femininity. So one of the things that I suggested to this person in particular, let me say hello to Miss Audrey, was to, let me get back to my point, one of the suggestions that I made was to give the feminine personality a name. That way you can kind of embody that persona and confidently say, I am so-and-so, and, just freely express yourself and not feel like, oh, deep down I'm really Mike, It's not his name, but I'm just trying to pick a male name. So, give yourself a feminine persona, and it, will empower you, essentially. Next, I would say, if you want to have more feminine movements and, just kind of embody more femininity, I would say that the best and quickest way to do that, and this may just be because I'm a writer, but I'm all about inspiration. And I feel like you need to carry these things in your spirit, carry them wherever you go, carry them in your mind. You can't physically hold them, but if you have them in your mind and you have them in your spirit and who you are, then they're with you all the time. And I'm like that with music too. I just love expressing myself, and I find that, if I carry songs and things like that within me, I never feel lonely. I always feel entertained, and I'm not an only child, but there's a big age difference between me and my siblings. So I've kind of had to be alone, just out of necessity, and I've always needed to find ways to not feel alone. So that's one of the ways. So carrying things in your spirit, inspiration. One way that I get inspired is by watching movies and things like that. So I've comprised a list of, or actual DVDs from my personal collection of things that have inspired me to be who I am, and will probably continue to inspire me as I get older. So this is absolutely in no particular order. I just like grabbed things out of my DVD stack, but this is appropriate. Legally Blonde. So this is with Reese Witherspoon. She plays Elle Woods. Very, very feminine. Oh my gosh, this is probably like the pinnacle of femininity. So anybody who has not seen Legally Blonde and really wants to know what it's like to be a girl and how to get there, she's a great place to start. She's really, really girly. So this is not a movie, but a DVD, Belly Dancing. Belly dancing is probably like the quintessential feminine movement and form, and definitely teach you how to move. So pick up a belly dancing DVD. So I love old-fashioned movies because I think that they represent a time when a woman was a woman. Like, roles were very clearly defined back then. And so a woman was just like, all glamour, when a woman would step out, she'd have her makeup and her perfume and her nails and her jewelry and her gown. And I think that those women back then, absolutely represented anything that we're trying to be right now. They were truly, truly glamorous. One of those women would be Judy Garland. So this movie is Easter Parade with Judy Garland and Fred Astaire. It's a musical, but Judy Garland, I feel like, represents femininity. What's next? Oh, House Bunny with Anna Faris and a million other actresses. Another very feminine movie where you can pick up a lot of tips, and she actually teaches these girls how to be more feminine. So House Bunny, absolutely one of my favorite movies. This is another old movie with Lana Turner, The Postman Always Rings Twice. Lana Turner in this movie, it's a black and white movie, but the entire movie she's dressed in all white. And she was actually the first woman to ever wear shorts, if you can believe that. Let me see when this movie was made. 1946. Wow, that took me forever and a day. 1946. So that's probably why it's black and white. But yeah, 1946, she was the first woman to wear shorts, and obviously we still wear shorts today. And all of her outfits are white, and it's a good movie. It's not a comedy. It's not a musical. You guys can read about that. The Postman Always Rings Twice with Lana Turner. Another old favorite, but still good, Weird Science. This is like an 80s movie, and I'm probably totally revealing my age. I'm not shy about my age. I'm 28 years old. But Weird Science, Lisa, she becomes a girl, and they created her, and it's just a fun movie. It really is. Another one, not a movie, but still somebody who teaches women how to be sexy and feminine. Carmen Electra. This is aerobic striptease. Good stuff. Carmen Electra is friggin' hot. So yeah, she teaches women. So for guys, you definitely could pick up a thing or two. And then this last movie, totally like not even feminine, but one of my favorite movies, Along Came Polly with Jennifer Aniston and Ben Stiller. So I just had to throw this in there because this is hands down. I love House Bunny, but hands down, Along Came Polly friggin' cracks me up. So I hope that this like follow-up to my How to Be More Feminine was somewhat useful and not just like me babbling about being depressed and whatever. So leave your comments, rate this video. If you're just finding me, subscribe to me. I promise I am never this down in the dumps, but yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for now. So ciao dolls. See you later.